No, thank you. No more, no more progress. Ah, fabulous. 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 Oh,
多いですよ。
Kendos. Gary-san, how are you? Yeah. I'm very fine.
Very good. Very good.
Very good. Unfortunately, I'm always fine. Thank you so much. All right. So now the session just beginning. So I would like to just mention about one thing. This is very important for us to do zazen and to realize who you are. So, well, I just mentioned about many times, but this is a very important thing. That's the reason I would like to mention about it again. See, it's a very famous Chinese monk named Kyogen. He's a very smart, very intellectual. So his teacher is Isan. He is also very famous master, Zen Master in China. Then, whatever the Isan just teach the Kyogen completely understand what his teacher Isan just to teach him. But the things, although he understands everything what his teacher just teach him, he never accept what his teacher teach him. He was so confused. See? He can understand everything. What his teacher just teach him. However, he never be able to accept what his teacher just teach him. Or he was totally confused. You see, this is a very important thing. See? What's the important thing is our true existence. Our true existence is nothing concerned with intellectual understanding. See? Intellectual understanding, nothing concerned with. See? This is a very important thing. See? So the master, as the master Dogen just teach us, see? If you just realize who we are, see, we should do this zazen. We should do this zazen. What zazen is? We should cease from practice based on intellectual understanding and the pursuit of word and letters. See, as long as you can match about the thinking or concept, you never be able to encounter to ourselves. This is a very important thing. Then he was so confused and he totally gave up to the practice with his teacher. Then he just went up some kind of mountain. I don't know where he just come. Then he just practiced by himself every day, whatever he just doing, whatever he just did. This idea come out. Why I understand, completely I understand what my teacher just teacher, but why I could not accept what he just teach me. Almost everyone, this idea come up in his mind. Then one day, when he just swept up the ground by broom, the broom just hit a kind of cobblestone, and the cobblestone just flew over there and hit the bamboo and made this sound. Then, all of a sudden, he just completely realized what his teacher does that teach him. When I clap my hand, why do you have to be? Why do you have to be this sound? See, Kyogen just realized it. This is a true ourselves. See, without concept, without thing, we'll be able to realize what the true ourselves, essential ourselves is. With thinking and concept, we never be able to just accept this reality. This is a very important thing. This is very important thing. So you don't need to care much about the thinking and concept. See, just let it go as it is. This is totally enough. This is doesn't. We'd like to just recommend you to do. If you really just realize who you are, only this doesn't. See, only this doesn't bring you to encounter true yourself. True yourself is essential. Ourself is totally huge, uncountable, incredible. That's why. So that's the reason Shakyamuni Buddha or patriarchs just recommend us to do zazen. See? Okay, so now we go back to today's text number 34. Let it go. Oh, very good. So what's the Jinen Roshi just teach us with the number 34. Okay. So he just teaches something like delusions. Delusions are all things that arise in human being. Whatever you are doing, the things is come out when you just face this, when you face this, see, without doing anything, the things just come out. See? Okay. Delusions are all things that arise in human being, all things that come inside, whether they are good or bad, and we attach ourselves to them by making them our own problem. See? Without doing anything. When I face this, the things just come up. When I face this, the things come up. Without doing anything. This reality just happening before recognition. This is a reality. This is the true ourself. When I face this, see, I simply become as it is. See, there is totally no separation. There is totally no separation between this and this. See, oneness. Oneness. People never, they accept this reality. See? Unfortunately, what people think of is this is this, and this one is this. They're totally different. See? There is totally separation between this and this. That's a misunderstanding. That's a delusion. That's a delusion. That's the reason we have to do a zazen. You see? Without doing anything, without thinking, without concept. When I face this, I simply become as it is. See? Why do I have to be? See? Without doing anything. See? This is our true self. This is the Dharma. This is the Dharma. See? But as long as people are concerned, unfortunately, there is a certain separation. That is a certain separation, discrimination between this and this. That's the reason. That's the reason people never accept this reality. That's the reason we have to do zazen. The more you do zazen, the more you just simply become as it is. This is zazen. See? Then eventually, there is no separation. There is no separation between and this and that. Then you'll be able to encounter. Then you'll be able to encounter through yourself, essential self. This is zazen. This is zazen. This zazen, we have to do so. Okay, delusions are all things that arise in human being. All things that comes inside, whether they are good or bad, and we attach ourselves to them by making them our own problem, whether they are good or bad. This is called delusion. This is called delusion. Unfortunately, what you're thinking about is a delusion. Because, see, whatever, see, as I just always mentioned, when I face this, see, I simply become as it is. See, I just become as it is. No separation, oneness. This is a reality. This is a reality. Then you recognize this. At the same time, you recognize this. Otherwise, you'll never be able to recognize this, what it is. See? This is a total misunderstanding. See? This is not a truth. This is not a reality. Reality is when I face this, I simply become as it is. I simply become as it is. One. I simply become one as it is. This is a reality. Then you recognize this. Then at the same time you recognize this. Otherwise you recognize. So you can recognize what it is. This is This is another kind of tricky aspect. But unfortunately, people, this kind of tricky matter is reality. Totally misunderstand. Reality, when I face this, I simply become as it is. Oneness. This is reality. This is the way. See, whole universe is going on. Whole universe. Nothing more. Nothing more. What the science is thinking about, what's the universe, that's a total misunderstanding. Only this reality. See, when I face, when I clap my hand, you simply become this sun. You simply become this sun without doing anything. Without doing anything. See, this one. See, there is no substance. Empty, no substance within this kind of body, and this reality is no substance at all. See, both no substance just become one. See, when I clap my hand, see, this one and this one become one. The sound just come out. This is the reality of the universe. But unfortunately, people never understand. Even in concept, people never understand. But if you just realize this reality, if you really want to realize this reality, then please do that. Only that you have to just realize this reality. Okay, that's much that is so great, so important for us to do. Okay, the action of the mind. The action of the mind is not caused by thinking, but from the beginning. The action of the mind is here regardless of our thinking, and it is active. See, it's understandable. See, well, so we may say there is two things, two kind of mind. There is two kind of mind. See, people say what people think of. One is kind of mind, what the people think of. See, what people think of. And the other one is the patriarchs just called it Buddha nature, Buddha mind. See, Buddha mind is human mind. Or I may say, human mind is completely different. See, completely different. See, what the Buddha nature or Buddha mind is when I face this, when I face this, see, without knowing, I completely know, I completely realize what it is without knowing. This is the Buddha mind. Or you may say Buddha nature. See, without doing, without thinking, without knowing. When I face this, I simply become as it is. Then I know much about. they completely just recognize what it is. This is a Buddha mind. This is a Buddha nature. See? This is such a marvelous activity without knowing. See, I just recognize everything what's going on. See? Because of oneness. Because of oneness. This is a Buddha nature. This is a Buddha mind. See? This is the true ourself. That's much our true self is so huge, so incredible. See? That is our true self. Then you recognize this reality, this reality. Then as I just mentioned before, see, when I just recognize this, then at the same time you just recognize this. See, before you recognize this, what we think about the self or ego never exists. Never exists. Because you just recognize this, at the same time you just recognize this, what we think about the self. Otherwise, we never be able to recognize what it is. See, this is a very important thing. See? Because you just recognize this, then you just recognize this one as I, me, whatever. But before recognize this, what are we thinking about the self or ego? Never exists. This is a very important thing to encounter to ourselves. This is that. Right. Okay. So what the true self is? Buddha nature, Buddha mind. See, what we think about the human mind is human mind. We may call it. So human mind is creation of thinking. Creation of thinking. That is not true. Unfortunately, people thinking about this human I may say thinking. Thinking our mind is a reality. This is a total misunderstanding. That's a delusion. That's a delusion. Never be deceived by thinking. Okay, that is why it is not a human thinking. No, human thinking, okay. That is why it is not a human thinking. See? Not a human thinking, as I just mentioned before. Buddha nature, Buddha mind, entirely different. So human thinking, such a time. Yeah? Because what the human thinking just come out is because you recognize this. See, at the same time you just recognize this. Then human thinking just come out. See? Human thinking just come out after recognition. Human thinking will come out after recognition. See, Buddha nature, Buddha mind will come out before recognition. Understandable? See, this Buddha nature, Buddha mind is a reality. See? The human thinking, see? human thinking is the creation of the thinking. That is not true. That is not true. But people thinking, oh, this human thinking is a reality. See, totally misunderstand. Okay, this is why it is not a human thinking. It is not a human thinking, but a natural action that is inherent. That is inherent in your originality. See, that's a Buddha nature. That's a Buddha mind. And this mind or this Buddha nature is whole universe. Whole universe. Non-self. Non-self is whole universe. See? So once you just realize what the true essential self is, non-self, then you just become whole universe. No doubt at all. No doubt at all. So that's the reason we have to do a zazen. See? Our true existence is not a human being. Not like a human being existence. Our existence is a whole universe itself. That's the reason we have to do that. Okay, that is why it is not a human thinking. It is not a human thinking, but a natural action that is inherent in your originality. Our originality is whole universe. That's what. See, that's the reason Shakyamuni Buddha's realization is so huge, uncountable, incredible. See, even just the patriarchs just teach reality. People never be able to understand. Although the patriarchs just teach us what the true ourself is. And people never be able to understand it, unfortunately. That's the reason we have to do it. It is a natural action. So as long as you leave it to itself and don't bother with it at all, then it is right. So this is zazen. This is zazen. So if you just realize this reality, so zazen. So what's zazen you have to do? See, whatever thinking or thought come out in your mind. See, thinking or thought just come out in our mind without any reason. Without any reason. We were thinking about because the thinking or thought has some reason, then come out. That's the reason people have to just take care of it or deal with it. This is totally misunderstanding. If you just realize who you are, simply just let's thinking our thought go as it is. See? This is zazen. Otherwise, you never be able to encounter to yourself. You see, only this way you'll be able to encounter to yourself. This one. See? Okay. Okay. You worry about what a lie is saying. The religion have a lie. They have a lie. delusion have arising. They have arising. People totally dislike the kind of delusion. So people just get rid of the kind of delusion. But you don't need to worry about it. Delusion is a kind of delusion itself is a kind of a kind within thinking. Delusion is a creation of thinking. See, as I just mentioned, thinking or thought come out in our mind without any reason. See? Why people have to just care much about thinking or thought is, see, what people think about within this body. See, this is not a human body. This is a Dharma body. So people don't know much about. Okay, but within this body, there is some kind of a person exists. Some kind of person is what we think about self or ego. But this is totally empty. Nothing exists at all. So, so only thinking, so just come out. See, without what we thinking about self or ego. So we don't need to care much about people totally misunderstanding. There is some kind of substance, what we think about the self or ego. Then this the self or ego just think of them the thinking or thoughts just come out in our mind. This is totally misunderstanding. Yeah? This is totally misunderstanding. Without any substance, without what we think over the self or ego. See, thinking of thoughts just come out. Just come out. Just like a bubble. Just like a bubbles in the river. No different at all. So we don't need to care much about it. Simply just let's go as it is. This is totally enough. You never have any trouble, question, problem at all. Right. This is Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. So this is what we have to do. So you worry about what arises, saying delusion have arisen, they have arisen. So the more you notice, the more you will be able to understand what's the thinking of soul. So the more you don't care much about thinking of soul. See, very good, very great. So although you don't care much about the thinking of soul, see, you never have any trouble. Right? You'll be able to just recognize this reality. Then, the more you do, the more you just easily let's thinking of thought go on as it is. This is Zazen. See? What's come to mind is just what's come to mind. See? Whatever thinking just come out in our mind. Just come out in our mind as it is. When I face this, I simply become as it is. See? When I face this, I simply become as it is. When the sound come out, see, that's simply sound come out. without any reason, without doing anything. This is a totally reality of the universe. This is totally reality of the universe. This activity, only this activity, the whole universe going on. Nothing more. Right. Okay. What's come to mind is just what's come to mind. You should not engage with it. You never care much about it. Whatever just come out in your mind, whatever just come out, anything, you don't care much of it. You never just engage. You never deal with what it is. Totally no use. Totally no use. Okay. Then, if you can do it, you see, as I just mentioned, the more you can do, the more you just become as it is. As it is. Sorry. 100 yen commodity. It's cost me 100 yen. I bought more than 10 years, 10 years ago. Ah, guys, your glasses looks so expensive. How much is it? 100 yen, 300 yen, 300.
No, $3. $3. Second hand.
No, don't kidding me. This is I don't know what to say. Okay. So, where is it? What's come to mind is just what's come to mind. You should not engage with it, because you engage with it, it's bothers you. See, if you try to deal with it, if you just handle it, if you just care much about what why the thinking also comes in your mind, it's cause you trouble. It's cause you problem. See, only this, no other. But as long as you care much about it, as long as you just engage the thinking thought without any reason coming up in your mind, see, if you just care much, this causes you trouble. This causes us trouble. Question. Very simple. Very simple. Nothing more. What people think about, that's one, this one, that cause me a trouble. Totally misunderstand. The reason why we have to, the reason why the things that cause us trouble is we simply handle the thinking, a thought coming up in your mind without any reason. Simply just let's go on. This is totally enough. Okay. Okay. It is then that you start worrying about it. If you leave it as it is, there is no worry. Very great. Very simple. Without doing anything. We are always peaceful. Without doing that. We are always peaceful. Okay. We don't need to do anything. Then what you used to call a delusion will naturally calm down. So the more you'll be able to understand this reality. See? Not to handle the thinking and so, not to handle. See? causes no problem. If you can just notice this reality, see what you are feeling, the state, the situation become very calm, very calm. Nothing trouble, nothing question, nothing problem. Only this, you'll be able to be very peaceful, very peaceful in your daily life. You see, because you will realize that it is not a delusion. See, think they try to deal with the thinking or thought is a delusion. Try to do delusion. It's cause us trouble. But simply just let's go on the thinking of thought as it is. This we are just always just we are just acting. See? It is called, it is said, everyday mind. Everyday mind is the way. This is a very famous saying. See? Everyday mind is it. Everyday mind is the same. Whatever thinking I thought to come out. See, as the Zen Roshi just teacher, what's come out to mind is just what come to mind, without any reason. So simply just come out, without any reason. So we don't need to care much about it. Simply let's go there. Let's go as it is. This is totally enough. Then nothing bothers. Nothing bothers. Very good one. So this is that. Human being have their own thought and associate with things have their own convenience. So, what the thinking is, a thought is, people think of as they want to be, what they wanna be, what they wanna do. See, this is selfish. This is the self. See, this is the ego. So if you just throw it, if you just let's go over thinking of so what you think about the self or ego, drop away. You drift away. Right. Then you never have any trouble at all. Right. You should not do it. See? So that's the reason we don't need to care much about the thinking. So just let's go on as it is. This is totally enough. So you're not gonna have any trouble at all. That is, you just have to let it go on. Then the whole thing is left to work. What it means, see? When you just think, when you just let's go of the thinking of soul as it is, then your activity become universal. your activity become universal. Okay. The whole thing is let to work as it is completely. This is the Zen of the Shakyamuni and Patriarch. So we have to do this. We should do this. Then our activity become universal, not a human activity, but see, universal activity. Yeah, very great. The truth cannot be touched. Observation is to investigate and attach ideas to that which has already been done as fact. Oh, the truth cannot be attached. The truth is one. See? Truth is one. When I clap my hand, you simply just you simply become this and this without doing anything. This is reality. This is truth. Because you never know much about what it is because one. See, when you just touch what it is, see, this is a certain separation between this and this. This is not a truth, not a reality. See? Reality, you never be able to realize what it is because of one. Okay. Observation is to investigate and attach ideas to the which has already been done as fact. See, as I just already mentioned, when I feel this, I simply become as it is. This is a fact. This is the truth. Then you just recognize that, see? And then you just recognize this. And there is a certain separation between this and this. See? This is an observation. This is another truth. This is another truth. The reality is when you face this, I simply become as it is. This is reality. Then this is the reality of the whole universe. Then recognition does come out. Then you recognize this. And then when you just recognize this, there is a certain separation between this and this. See? This is an observation. This is another truth. But people think about this observation is a reality. This observation is a fact, truth. Totally misunderstanding. Okay. If it is a real, if it is a reality itself, no problem could arise. No problem. Because one. See, when I feel this, I simply become as it is. See, I just become as it is. One. And this is the truth. This is a reality. See, reality, you never be able to be aware of what it is. What it is. That's the reason. That's the reason. See, nothing comes out because without awareness. Nothing comes out. Nothing comes out. Nothing comes out. There's nothing trouble. You don't know much about what it is. What it is. So no problem at all. This is to ourselves. This is the Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. This is the Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. Basically, essentially, fundamentally, we don't have any, our existence, our true existence is nothing concerned with the question, trouble, problem at all. Congratulations. Gary-san, where are you? Where are you? Library.
No, today home. home today.
Your home is like a library.
Library.
So very great. Someday I would like to visit your place.
Yes,
Because
yes, I hope so.
your place is a whole universe.
Yeah, I have
Very
to come to Japan.
Very good. Coco-san, how do you do? How do I do? How do I do?
Hi, Jinen-san.
Yeah, we have been waiting for you.
Yes,
We have
I'll see you soon.
in the earnings. So okay. I can do. Love you, sir. And the tenders and everybody. Neils. So please continue do that. See, this is the most important things for us. See, as I just mentioned, although we are exactly ourselves, no doubt at all, but unfortunately, we don't know much about who we are. This is a totally miserable. Totally miserable. See? Because we don't know much about ourselves. See? Ourselves, essential selves, so huge. See? That's the reason we have to encounter this to ourselves within our life. Only one occasion, one chance. Nothing anymore. Nothing anymore. But only chance. We never just miss this chance. We should not miss this chance. Because our activity is already universal, not a human activity. So we'll be able to just realize this. We are always doing, always just acting of universal activity. No doubt at all. はい、Thank you so much. はい、ありがとうございました。Next time.
Thank you.